Let's do some video game music analysis. I have been a musician my whole life, but haven't been much of a gamer. So I let viewers like you suggest songs from games I haven't played before for me to listen to, react to, and figure out live on stream. If you want to watch this live without any of the edits, go to case.dog/stream to catch me. This is Dirtmouth from the Hollow Knight OST, suggested by Cosmocomic. Same deal, I'm going to listen through the whole thing all the way, and then go through it slowly and give my thoughts and analysis. Let's go. Okay, it's got that upward piano bass thing. I like that. It's very somber. So now the pianos are doing octaves and it's doubled by, I think that's a violin or viola. Got into an argument with my friend about how to pronounce Dirtmouth. God. What other way? Like Plymouth? Maybe that's true. Okay, so now piano line's descending. We've gotten into a different section. The violin's taking on its own melody. I may have to move to the big keyboard to analyze this one. Ah, moving to major. Ah, and it ends on a major chord. And then just does a run-up on the root for the end. Alright, so this one doesn't have like a solid loop point. It's just sort of... Or maybe it does in the game. But I like the way that this is put together. So... I love where you trace up a chord and then add like little extra notes in between. That kind of thing. So we're starting on E minor, it sounds like. Oh, and that piano melody has like one spicy note in it. And that is a minor sixth. Which actually, it would technically make the resulting chord under it a 6-9 chord, an E minor 6-9. Or no, wait, that's not a minor sixth, that's a major sixth. Yeah, that'd be a major sixth. I take that back. It's still an E minor 6-9. Ah, and then it moves down to the 7. I'm gonna guess it does that. No, it actually keeps the top the same. So the top half of this lower piano part is actually keeping this upper, it's keeping it the same. So it just steps down, it does a 1-7-6 motion. Then down to the 7 of D. Or the 7, which is D. And then the 6. Where does it go from there? Back up to the 7. This melody also starts on a 9, or a second interval of the chord that's under it. Is it staying on the same? Yeah, so it stays on the root for a while. And then it jumps down to C and plays like a full C major thing there. And then steps up to D major, and the strings also play a part of the D major chord. Is that F? So it plays an F major sharp 11, is what I'm hearing there. So it starts on E minor, moves down, and then back up, and then starts here, stays here, then to C, and then we jump a half step up from the original key to F. And I think it's doing, yeah, it's doing that sharp 11. Yeah. And it goes back to that E minor. Then it moves to G. Interesting. That's... So we've entered the 4th. So it moves up to A. And from that A, we move back down to E. But because of the changes we've made, it doesn't really sound like it's moving to root. But that is returning home. Then it moves down to the 6, to C. Then it moves down to A. Then down to G. And then we hear a little bit of an F sharp. before it moves back down to the E minor. Then it moves down to the C again. Down to A again. And it moves to, it sounds like it moves from an A minor to an A major. Or it just moves to an A major. Yeah. Back to a G major. And then instead of using that F sharp to step down, it uses an F. And then we're stepping up from F. And I'm gonna guess it's gonna go to A after that. Then it does a B flat major. So it goes from the A major, half step up, to a B flat major. And then going into a C major, which was part of our original chord progression. And it finishes on that E minor, running up the scale, or running up various notes of a chord. Yeah. Okay. I really like the composition of this. It's really simple chord motion to begin with. But it adds some flavor, and it adds more flavor the more you go. And it keeps returning to that E minor, and then we'll do something different. The fact that it borrows that A major, making the fourth chord, like function chord of the scale, into a major, there's a word for that. I can't remember. Can't remember what the word for that is. But it is another common trope. It evolves from the first primary key, that first E minor, and sort of modulates in a way that does this 6, 7, 1 up to the A. That makes it major. And moves back down. The piano is really well done. I like stuff that has, like I mentioned, I really like when the left hand is doing like a climb. There's a song in Halo called Unforgotten that does that. That was one of the first songs from a video game that I actually sat down on a piano and tried to learn. This isn't too difficult. The melody will throw a few curveballs at you, but if you don't know much about scales, then that doesn't matter. You can follow the chords really easily. The piano, the shape of the chords doesn't change a whole lot. And it's just a really good, like, somber vibe. I would also give this a waxing gibbous, which is a 4 out of 5. I like this. Thank you, Cosmo Comic, for the suggestion. That was Hollow Knight OST, Dirtmouth, or Dirtmouth. Who knows?
All right, how do you think I did?
Do you remember this song from your childhood? Does it bring back any nostalgia for you? Is there anything you think I missed? Let me know in the comments. I just started doing this, so I would love the feedback. If you want to catch me doing this live without any edits, just figuring things out as I go, you can check out case.dog/stream and see when I'm live. And if you want to submit a song yourself, you can check out my Discord channel for it at case.dog/VGM. I'll see you next time.